Good day, my craft along buddies. This is Jennifer with Just Crafting Along. Welcome to my channel. Well, good day, my craft along buddies. It's been a little while since I've gotten a monthly craft club. It's been about 3 months. I did skip a few just because they were kind of repeat of what I've already had in my crafting stash. But here we are on month 11. I think I left you guys off at month 7. So here we are at month 11th, and we are going to do a little bit of unboxing, and we're going to see what we're going to dive into today. So again, cute packaging. I'm a package girl. I love when stuff comes in cute package. I love tissue paper. I do like how this is the pink tissue paper and it has the company's name on it. Adorable. I do love that it comes with a card to let you know that you can go to crafterscompanionboxes.com and see all the latest subscription boxes and all the new craft clubs. So if the current craft club, I believe 11 is up from Craig. So if it's not up, if you come across a craft club that's coming up and it's not up, just give him some time. He's one person working really hard. So just give them some time. They'll get it up. But today we are going to dive right into subscription number 11. Blue pens and transfer foil. This one looks so cute. I did see the presentation from Craig. Sold me on it. Like I said, 7. I love paste. I think it was the glitter paste was this number 7. Love the paste. Everything after that, between 8 and 10, were kind of repeats of what I already had. So I saw the presentation on number 11, and I was like, I have to have it. So here it is. I have it. So we are going to go through the kit real quick. If you turn over your little binder, as most of you know, I do not use, well, hopefully, if you've watched my other videos, I do not use the binder. I have one, but I don't use it. I keep all my stuff in a basket, and I kind of combine the ones, and I've put papers in with other papers, so I don't keep all my stuff in one pocket, but I'm a fan of these bags. I love these bags. So you do get a binder, almost like an indicator, like a tab, almost like to let you know that this is craft number 11. So you do get a binder, almost like a divider. So we're gonna flip this over, and it's gonna tell us what we're gonna get. We're gonna get month number 11, glue pens and transfer foils. You're gonna get 66 pieces, and you're gonna get some rub-on sheets, some printed papers, foil sheets, card panels, double-sided adhesive or double-sided tape, adhesive eraser, roller ball glue pen, chiseled nib glue pen, and instructions. So let's go ahead and set this aside. Love, love, love their bags. These bags are very durable. When I go on vacation and I take my crafting goodies with me in my suitcase, I put everything in these bags. I think I have a vacation video where I went on vacation. I did a craft club, and I had all of my stuff in 2 of these bags. So I love these bags. They're great. They're very durable. You could put a lot of things in these. I love these bags. So let's go ahead and get it out. The product. So what happened is you will punch out these holes and use it for the pink binder that you can buy through either HSN or Crafter's Companion. I will list below where you can get the binder, but it's a big binder that holds all of the supplies. You can punch out these 2 holes to hold it in the binder, or you can put this in a 3-ring binder if you have one. If you don't have the pink binders, you can put them in your own 3-ring binder. So these bags are great. So the first thing you're gonna get, let's go ahead and turn over our paper. The first thing you're gonna get is the rub-on sheets. These things are so adorable. This is what kind of sold me on the kit. I mean, big butterflies, big flowers, more butterflies, sentiments, more flowers, very cute. I totally love the set. More butterflies, bird cage, butterflies and blooms, medallion, borders. This is just so cute. So cute. And I think all this is going to be the glue adhesive, and then you're just going to kind of rub it on your paper, and then you're going to use your foil to go over it. But we'll figure that out here in a minute. Always in my thought, thank you, the hearts, so cute. So back to number 1, we're going to set that aside. The printed paper I have not seen yet. So, oh, look at how pretty. Oh, these are pretty. So you're gonna get some printed paper. I'm gonna just kind of go through these really fast. I love the ones with the writing on it. I love those kind of paper. Kind of rustic-y. So There we go. I think we're gonna go into, oh, this is a really pretty one too. So this is really pretty, and this one is really cute. So that's our paper. So the foil sheets are different colors. You have quite a few of them. Nice size. I think they're 6 by 6. So you get 18 of those. Put those aside. This is your cardstock panel. I believe these are going to be little panels so you can use to put those aside. So different size of panels to use to create on. So different, we have white with square, you have rectangle. So you have quite a few different kinds. And I think that's just to create on, so you don't have to get out different kinds of cardstock. So that's good. Then you have double-sided tape. A nice size roll. I think different sizes too. I think we have different sizes. Hold on. 2 pieces. Yeah, you have different sizes. And I think what they do is they use the double-sided tape to use this double-sided tape right here to put down, and then you can use your foil on top of it. I think that's why they give you perfect. So let's go ahead and put this back over. Then we have our adhesive eraser. These are great. I do have a set of these already, and if you get like any kind of glue outside your project or foil, you just kind of rub it on there and it rubs it off without leaving any kind of residue. Love these. And then a glue pens. You have a small one. It's like an ink pen with a roller on the top, like an ink pen roller. And then you're gonna have a bigger one which has a chisel tip. So then we also have, the greatest thing ever is these instructions. These are great to have. One, they have a QR code that you can go to. All you do is get out your camera and you go to this, put your camera over top of this, and there'll be a link that pops up and you just hit it and you can go to that link and it will show you tutorials. So I love their instruction booklets. I love, because it gives you ideals, because honestly, I have no idea how to use any of this and my mind is blank, but seeing these are great. And then it actually tells you how to create card number 1. So let me go back here, which I think is also great. So this one, this technique number 1, it's going to show you how to create it. And then number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. And then you got notes. So I think this is a beautiful addition to, I think that's what was kind of lacking in the subscription boxes. They had videos, but they didn't have anything to go back to. I'm a visual kind of person. I have to see it and then do it. So I will see a project like this, do one, and then my mind will start going crazy with it, and I'll be able to make projects on my own. So let me go ahead and clean this up. Let me get everything out. I'm gonna figure out what kind of projects I wanna do. And I believe I always do at least one of the projects in the book. So I did do a video, but I ended up erasing it just because the cards didn't look clean and I didn't like it. So this is how the card ended up, and I know what I did wrong, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this, and all I did was I took a 5x7 card blank that was white. I matte layered the black 5x7 piece. I cut this a little bit off on the edges. Matte layered that. I did my glue technique with my foil. I ripped the tape instead of cutting the tape, and it left these edges looking kind of smeared. Don't like it. So the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this, and all I did here was I took the piece of white cardstock that they give in the kit and the black cardstock they give in the kit and the cardstock they give in the kit, and just made multiple layers. I also took some of the black cardstock and put this on there and then fussy cut it around it. I like this right here, so I'm going to save this. I'm just going to peel it off. And we're gonna put that aside, and we are gonna learn from Jennifer's mistakes. So we're just gonna keep this, and then we're gonna put that aside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and throw this away. I don't need it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna concentrate on my card blank. Let me get another card blank. This is a 5x7 card blank, and we're gonna go ahead and go this way with it. I'm gonna go ahead and get a 5x7 out of our card bases that we have currently here. This is gonna be the same size as my cardstock that I currently have, my card base. So I'm gonna cut this down. I do not do any kind of measurements. I do it by eye. I will measure this out to where I want it. And I say I want it right there. All I'm gonna do is flip it over on the other side. And I'm gonna draw in here. I'm gonna do it with white so you can see it. And I'm gonna make a line right here. And then I'm gonna make a line right here. And then we're just gonna cut that right there. So let me go ahead and get my guillotine out. Put that on that line. And just be careful, it's probably gonna be wet, so it's a Jelly Roll pen. So there's that one. And then we're just gonna put it right here. We're gonna line it up right to the edge of that, and then we're just gonna cut, make sure it's even. There's that. We're gonna close that because that's very sharp. Don't want to go bigger, nope, that's good. So see the matte layer is barely there. And that's what we want. We want the barely there matte layer. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to adhere this to my card yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my glue strips that they gave me. A little pack of glue. So I'm going to save that for my kit for smaller projects. And I'm going to get out my own glue, double-sided adhesive. So, but just know that you do get that in your kit. I try to mimic what's in the book. I try to do at least one project that's in the book, and then I'll go off on my own and do another project. So this project, this is what we're doing. We already have the card base, the front part. All I did was take some paper out of here, kind of did the matte layer, but I did it in silver. And this is my card, this is my inside of my card. So now we're working on this outside of the card. Flip it to page number 4. And it shows you how to do the project, but the only thing it shows you how to do is the foiling techniques. All you're going to do is you're going to put your double-sided adhesive down in the strips that you want. How many strips you want. If you want it wide, short, together, however you want to do it, but it shows you how to do it, and then it shows you how to use the foil. So we're going to set this aside, but what we're going to do is we're going to lay down our adhesive right here. And I'm going to leave it, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to leave enough that I can cut off. I'm going to leave it there, so I want to get this straight though, so I don't get nothing crooked. So now we're going to go here. And you can go as close as you want. You can go this close, you can go this far. I'm going to go about this far away. I want to leave enough hanging over the edge. I want to go ahead and thin that out. And I want to leave it hanging over. Now your scissors are going to get really gummy on this one because we're going to be cutting that adhesive with our scissors. So this is going to be a long piece. We're going to go right about there. And I'm going to make sure it's over the edge. And this is going to be over the edge. And then we're going to snip it. So what I was doing last time was I was taking it and I was tearing it like this. So it was leaving that unfinished edge. And that's what was giving me that smeared look at the end. So we need to cut our adhesive. And we're gonna go right about here. We're just gonna slide it up. We're gonna cut. And now you get the idea of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up here. And go here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pick this up. Let's put it over there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find that corner and we're going to go ahead and pick this up. This is going to give us that clean look all the way around. Okay, so we're going to give this a good push. You want to make sure all of them are pushed down really good. Get out my bigger scissors and we're going to try to cut without them getting too sticky. Now what we're going to do is follow this line. So we're going to peel these off right along the edge of that paper, and we're just going to cut these. So that looks much better. Let me get out my other one and show you the difference. I just looked teared to see how I teared it with my fingers. It looks smudgy. How to get out our foil, and I'm going to get a clean piece of foil. This is a clean piece of foil. You can do this sunny side up. Shiny side up. So I have other things I can use too, but before I got the sticky thumb by We Are Makers, I did use this to get my two-way tape off. I always call it two-way tape, but it's double-sided adhesive. I don't know if that's an old term that I used when doing scrapbook back in the day, but if I call it two-way tape, I just mean double-sided adhesive, and all you do is kind of use, this is a gift wrapping scissors from the Dollar Tree I got for $1 when it was $1, but now they'd be $1.25. They do have a razor in there, and you just kind of slide it along your material and it cuts for you. But what I use it for is to get my edges up on my tape. And it works very, very well. If it doesn't start to, you know, grab it, you just kind of push it down with this little tongue. Just push the corner down with that little tongue, and then you just kind of push it up underneath, and it grabs the tape, and away you go. And then probably about a couple months ago, they came out what was called the sticky thumb from Makers. Came out with that sometime this summer, and I did get that. And that's easy to use also, but I wanted to use this and let you guys know. But so this is $1.25. So this was just and I actually used it for Christmas this year too. So, but this edge right here, from sliding it so much, it's sculpted enough that it just goes right underneath. There, I don't have to dig with my fingernails. I don't have to mess up the corner of my papers. I just have to push down and grab it, and it releases perfectly. Okay, so much smoother looking now. So let me go ahead and put my, I should have not undone it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this row by row, and I'm going to start here. I'm going to go over a little bit, and all I'm going to do is press. And I'm going to make sure that it's clean all the way to the edge right here. I suggest to leave your pieces of tape on until you're ready to do it. That way your foil doesn't snag it. So let's see how it worked, if it worked better. And that could have just been the look. I've only done that one card. A little bit better. So let me go ahead and go here. I'm going to stay with the same line, and we're just going to go give it a good rub. And I do like the craft clouds because I think I like them better than this, though it's much better. I think I like them better than the subscription boxes just because the craft club gives you just a new... I loved my subscription boxes. That's where I get all my card blanks, and I get a whole bunch of paper from there. I love the subscription boxes. But I like how this is a different technique. It's not the subscription boxes were all based off of cards, so you got multiple things to do with cards and different ways to do cards, different stamps, different techniques and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to foil just the same way I was foiling before. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be back. So I'm going to go ahead and play some music and let you guys watch along and speed this up just a little bit so you can see how I'm doing it. So I'm going to talk a little bit louder just because my vacuum cleaner is in here going. So you might hear some noise in the background. But this is all done. It looks much better. We are going to go ahead and put this right in the middle. Ignore my vacuum, like he's not even there. He's working really hard for me so I don't have to. And we are going to put this one right here. Look at that. No guessing. Perfect. So it's a ½ inch, so that's perfect. We're going to remove that. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to adhere this to our card base. And all I'm going to do is double-sided adhesive. I'm going to line it up, and I'm going to do double-sided adhesive all the way around. So I'm going to put this right at this edge right here. And we should be good right there. And that is our done card. Look how cute that turned out. Much better with the cutting off the adhesive. So let's go ahead and set that aside. So that's number 1. So number 2, what we're gonna do is we're gonna incorporate number 6, Craft Club number 6. I'm gonna get myself out actually I'm gonna use a card panel. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in here. Go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and run this through my machine. So look how gorgeous this is. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. We're gonna trim up these edges, but what I wanna do is I'm gonna take the gold, and I'm just winging this one. I'm doing this one on my own. I'm not gonna look at any kind of pictures or getting any kind of ideals. And the copper foil. I'm gonna take this foil right here. It's called Leather, I believe. I think this one's called Leather. It's so pretty, and this is from club number 6. It's just so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and color in this little dot right here with this, and I'm going to let it dry. It says that you need to let it dry, and I'm going to test drive how it works. So if it works out well, all I'm going to do is do all these little dots, and let's get out our pen. So this is the chisel tip ballpoint pen. All that does is it's going to make one right here. So all it does is it's more like a pen-like, but it leaves the same amount of glue. So we're gonna go ahead and close that up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna let those dry. When they turn white, see they're blue, once they turn like a white and they feel tacky to the touch, that's when you can apply your foil. So I did, like I said, I already made one video. I had to erase it just because I made a card and I could not get the foil to stick. I was not waiting long enough. Even though I was following the directions, I still wasn't waiting long enough. You have to wait probably about 5 minutes for that to kind of get tacky and dry. I waited and waited and waited, and I just wasn't waiting long enough just because I was making a video. So I'm gonna let this dry completely. We're gonna get out our card base. Well, not completely. I'm gonna let it get tacky. I'm gonna get out my card base, and that is just gonna be a white card base. And we're gonna end up trimming this panel down. So we're just gonna put that on top of here. And then I think I am just gonna go ahead and use no paper. I think I'm just gonna, if I do anything, I'm gonna fussy cut it out. I would do it on black paper and then fussy cut it out like I did the other one. And I am going to look for a nice transfer. Congratulations would be nice. And they do have this. So I think I'm gonna put congratulations in this and see how it looks with the foil, the same color foil. I really like these transfers, the glue transfers. They transfer very well. I've used some transfers in the past that you don't know it's on and then like half of it's missing, or it doesn't rub off all the way, or if you've moved it and you can't rub it on anymore. So these ones are really nice, and with it being glue, it kind of sticks to your paper. So that's even better. I think our ink is dry enough. So let's go ahead and look at that. It's turned white. So let's go ahead and put one on and just see. Shiny, you want the shiny side up. We're gonna put that right on top of there. We're gonna give it a good press. We're gonna pull. There we go. Oh, look how cute. There we go. Look how pretty that's gonna be. Let me go ahead and turn on some music. I'm gonna continue to do this dots, and then we'll go from there, and then I'll trim it down also, and I'll figure out if I want this on black cardstock with a matte layer or white cardstock with a black. So, okay, so hopefully this all stuck. You can kind of see some of them did. So I'm hoping this one did better than the other ones. So let's go ahead and peel and reveal. Oh, look at how cute. So that turned out adorable. We have one little spot that kind of ran, but we can clean that up with our eraser. So it did come with an eraser, and this is basically a glue eraser, and it's going to take that little bit of glue and foil off. There we go. There you go. Here. And we're going to turn it this way, and we are going to eyeball this one. So I'm gonna bring it closer to me so I can see. Done deal, right there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and matte layer this. And all I'm gonna do is put this here. So that's about the width I want for my matte layer. So all I'm gonna do is put this right where I'd want it. And we're gonna try to draw a line for the black one, which is right about here. And then for the white one, it's gonna be right about there. And then we're gonna come down here. We're gonna draw a line. We're gonna rotate it. I'm gonna draw a line right about here, and then right about here for. All right, let's give it a cut. So I'm gonna trim this down. So we're gonna give this a cut right here. And we're gonna turn it this way, and we're gonna cut it right about there. So there's our black piece. Same thing with the white. You're gonna put it through, go to the line that you drew, that you marked, cut it. And then we're gonna put these two pieces on top of each other, make sure they're matte layered. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna hold this down. What I wanna do is I wanna tack this down with a piece of double-sided adhesive. What I mean by tack it down is I'll put one right in the middle. And we're just gonna drop that right there. That's the one thing I don't like that I figured out a long time ago is when I'm matte layering, I will matte layer and then I'll take out my hand to go get my glue and stuff and then it moves. So I like to anchor it down just so it doesn't move. And this isn't going anywhere, so we can go ahead and do the other half. It's right in the middle of this. We're gonna put it right there. So that's what I like about these, this you can see it starting to transform. You can see where you've rubbed and where it's coming off. Keep on rubbing until you see all of that black up here until you like it. So I think we got it all. And the good thing about transfers is if you don't have it all down, it won't lift up. So don't force it to lift. Let it come up on its own and it's coming up just fine. So there's that one. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our foil. We're gonna drop this right on top of here. We're gonna give this a good rub, finger over it. There we go. So now we're gonna do our congratulations. We're gonna take this off. And now what we're gonna do is put congratulations right in the middle of that dot. There we go. So you wanna take out anything to kind of rub over it. I like that you can see where you've missed, because I'm telling you, like the old ones, I'm like, oh, did I get it all? And then you pull it up and then it ends up sticking because you didn't rub enough and then half of your word comes off with it. So I know, raise your hand. You've been there. I know you have. I know you have. Don't, I know. Not this one. This one you can tell where you need to keep rubbing and then you just pull it off. Maybe. And as long as it gives you that good release. Look at that. Perfect. Oh my goodness, so cute. So now what we're gonna do is find one more spot on our thing and we're gonna lay it right on here. Just lay it down. We're gonna give it a good rub. You can see where it's sticking. Okay, let's go ahead and pull it up. Oh, look at that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our ballpoint pen and I am going to line this up on here where I want it. I'm gonna drop it. And then each corner of the black, I'm gonna draw a little dot. And what that's going to be is the little foil, the gold foil. I'm going to finish this first, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this whole thing right on top and see what grabs. There we go. Both of them, yay! So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this one right here. I'm going to get a little foam tape. Do the inside. So I think I'm going to do on your retirement. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I just cut out on your retirement, and I'm going to line this up with that little line right there just so I know it's straight. I'm going to tie this down right here. Then we are going to take this sentiment and we're going to go right. Be careful not to touch the glue, because this is glue on the inside, nothing else, it's just glue. And we are going to put this right in the middle. Trying to get it straight. There we go. We're going to give it a good rub. Here, let's better show you. You could use a scraper. You could use a scraper. You could use a popsicle stick. You can use anything. You just want that dark color. See how dark it's getting? So in this one, I'm just going to rub all the corners. I like this one. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's just a little poker. And I love that. You get 2 for $1.25. It's my favorite tool, I think. My favorite. So that should be good. So, perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our foil, and I don't really have a clean spot. I'm just going to guess, and I'm just going to go over it right here. And whatever is missing, I'll go back over with a different spot. So you might get lucky and it might just work. You just want to rub your finger over it so you can see. So you can see yours, you can see on. You can kind of see it now. We want to get this R really good. There we go. So that's cute. Oh, that looks really cute. Oh, how cute. Okay, so that's done. And now all we're going to do is here. We're going to use our eraser again, and I'm going to try to move. There we go. There we go. Just a little bit more of that. And then we're going to take the backing off of our foam tape. Put this right smack dab in the middle. We're going to try. Oh, look how cute that is. So that's our finished project for this one. And these are our finished projects. So these are our finished projects. We did mimic this one right here. All I didn't do was put the gold. I just left it silver. Turned out very cute. Nothing on the inside, just left it open. But it works much better when you cut the edges and not tear them with the two-way tape or the double-sided adhesive. It works a lot better to cut so the edges are flush. And then this one is the one that we did on my own. I just kind of went with my own thing. I used the embossing folder from craft number 6. I think it's called Leather. And look how cute this turned out. It turned out so good. I put congratulations on the front with our transfers. I also used the foil on the dots. Used the glue pen, and I went around and did all the little raised dots. I put foil on those. And then we open it up and it's on your retirement is also a transfer. So these turned out really cute. You get a lot of good transfers, rub-on transfers that you could use anywhere and for anything. So there's lots of potential in this kit, and I like all the goodies that they gave us. So this is Craft Club number 11. My first set of cards I did not like, so this is my second time around and I like them. They turned out wonderful. The kit is beautiful. Lots of products that you can use, lots of different kinds of papers. So go ahead and get your kit out, play with it a little bit, have some fun, and hopefully this answered all your questions. And as always, lots of love, and I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for watching, my Craft Along buddies. If you loved what you saw today, please Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love and see you soon.